Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.
Getting a big head, yeah, getting a big head, but no, good performance, really good performance. You've got to remember this guy, he's never been stopped before, boxed the world title this year against Echo Mika. It was a good fight with him really, and I was just getting warmed up, and that's on a serious note, I was just getting warmed up, I was just timing my backhand, and I was just getting warmed up.
Can this finally get you some credit?
Well, you know what, I bet any money, I still won't get no credit, I bet you any money, but my last two performances have been against two really good world-class opponents, but I bet any money, I still won't get the credit. But it doesn't matter though, next fight's the world title after that, I've got it.
It's almost a carbon copy of the Wembley stoppage as well.
Yeah, it was similar, wasn't it? Well, it weren't actually, so I was on Wembley, I was coming off the road, but this one's a nice looping, long left hand. But once again, I wish the ref would let it go on, because he got dropped, he half got back up, and it seemed he was right, but the ref said after, said, Jake, I looked in his eye and I couldn't go on. So he's a good ref.
James, look, what do you think you got to do to win the crowds over? Because you was booed going in, but coming out with that performance, no, I heard them cheering you.
Yeah, listen, Liverpool love me, man. This is one of my favourite cities. And I thought I got a good cheer. Coming in and going out. Yeah. And Liverpool, real. The city's a great city, and they love their boxing. And I think they enjoy my performance.
What do you think Carl Froch would have thought of the performance and the stoppage?
He has to give me credit. I don't know what he said after, but he has to give me some sort of credit, because I'm actually running out of opponents. People don't want to fight me. I've told Eddie I will fight anyone.
I think one thing James ain't going to say, but I'll say it. Eddie's said it to me before, but to take his opponent was a massive risk. He's number one with the IBF. It's a world-class opponent. And I think just for taking the fight, he should be given huge credit. Because I can think of many fighters over the years who sat in their positions of not taking someone to that danger. And it was fingers in your mouth time, because that guy's a world-class fighter. And James got to be given huge credit just for taking the fight, never mind the performance.
Eddie, can you tell us what the state of play is then with Carl?
Yeah, so he's got till on the 31st of December, he'll receive a letter from the IBF to say he must start negotiations with James DeGALE. He has the option to ask for an exemption to extend that voluntary period, but he's not really at that stage yet where he's got an opponent, or he's, any potential fight with Carl and Chavez really looks like it would happen in March anyway. So I don't think he'd be looking to hold up James or looking for an exemption. I think Carl Froch's options are quite simple: fight James DeGALE or vacate the title, and I think he knows that as well. I did hear his comments. He was very complimentary about James's performance and said after the Groves fight, he said, listen, if they want to fight, maybe I'll fight the winner again at Wembley. But he also said that he felt James would beat George Groves comfortably. Carl's not in any tearing rush, and obviously James has been very patient, and it was a case of he could have waited, just like Jimmy said, but they wanted an opponent and they asked for the best opponent that was out there, and that was Marco Antonio PERIBAN. So he had the toughest fight, obviously, of the two super middleweights in terms of him and George Groves on the bill, and he dealt with him very, very impressively. Not in a way that no other super middleweight has dealt with him before.
James, you're very close to Carl. What's he thinking like? What's giving you any hints?
Listen, he wants the Chavez fight, and I think he feels like he's been through the period of fighting these young fighters, and I think he knows James is a quality fighter. I think he knows it's a dangerous fight. I think he wants the fight to be as big as possible. And I think after James's performance tonight, it's made the fight even bigger between Carl Froch and James DeGALE. I think it's a great fight. I think the public want it. I think Sky would like the fight. But he's done enough in his career to probably call the shots at this stage. So if he wants to fight Chavez and hold on, he may wait. If he wants to fight, he may turn around and say, I'll fight James DeGALE. My gut feeling is, I think he'll probably wait, and I think you'll see James DeGALE fight for a vacant title.
James, considering your position with the IBF and obviously George with the WBC, how would that sit with you, his suggestion of you two fight each other for the right to...
It's not Groves' type. He's had two chances and he's failed. When I win my world title, I'm willing to fight him. I want to fight him. Listen, we all fight, but I'll win my world title first. I'm not fighting George Groves for the vacant world title. He just lost twice. He's not in the third chance. That's crazy. It's madness. So they win the world title, and yeah.
There was an incident yesterday at the weigh-in backstage. Can you tell us something about it?
No, I'll tell you straight. George Groves, his wife, girlfriend, whatever, was very disrespectful and very, very rude to my mum. And I didn't have it. I wasn't having it. That's all.
Was it a distraction at all? Obviously, the day before a fight.
A little maybe, but no, it's cool. I'm right, nice.
What did you think of George's performance?
I didn't see it. It can make rounds to stop the guy, right? I ain't seen enough to look. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. But to be fair, I ain't been impressed with him. Like his last fight against Rabras, wasn't impressed. He looks a bit of a. I don't like saying it because he's only young in that. He's only carved 2 losses, but he looks a bit shot. Like confidence ain't there. Like he ain't fighting right. But never mind.
I know you probably didn't see Callum's fight, but can I ask your opinion on the result there?
Yeah, I didn't see that. He's beat a good opponent, but stay well away from me. You don't want to do with me. There's no point. Not now, anyway.
Yeah, just as someone who, because I know you're friends with the family as well. Have you been surprised at all by how quick he's risen to the level he's at now?
Listen, Callum's a very, very good fighter. A very good fighter. And he boxed a world-class opponent. Beat a world-class opponent. Once again, I didn't see it. I need to watch it back. But his time will come. Definitely, he's a talented fighter. The whole family's.
All right, boss.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Cheers.